Welcome to novoWorx installation tutorial. Before you start, please ensure your PC has a virtual machine environment installed. We recommend using VirtualBox for a better experience. Step 1. Importing novoWorx OVA file. Once you have downloaded the novoWorx OVA file from the link provided to you, launch VirtualBox and click on File and select Import Appliance as illustrated. Click here and browse to the location of your novoWorx OVA file and select the relevant OVA file. Click Next or Continue if you are a Mac user. You will be presented with the basic setup information. This should be left at default settings unless you have explicit permission from your system admin or if you know what you are doing. Click Import to continue. Importing the OVA file will take a few minutes. Once the import process is done, you will have a new virtual machine in your VirtualBox interface. Congratulations! Your novoWorx installation is complete. Step 2. Creating workspace shared folder. To create a workspace shared folder, first ensure your novoWorx machine status is powered off. Create a new folder in your host machine, where you prefer to view and upload as well as download files from novoWorx. This folder should preferably be in your Documents directory. Rename your folder to novoWorx_files. The folder name has to be exact for novoWorx to read it properly. Launch VirtualBox and select your novoWorx machine, then click on the Settings button as shown on the screen. Now click on the Shared Folders icon on the dialog box. Then click on the Add New Shared Folder button on the far right of the dialog box. In the drop-down menu for folder path, click on Other as shown on the screen and navigate to the novoWorx_files folder that you created earlier, then click Select. And don't forget to check the box for auto mount. Once done, click OK to save the changes. You will be brought back to the previous dialog box. Click the OK button again to leave the settings and return to the VirtualBox interface. Bear in mind that the shared folder will not be accessible until you update the first-time configuration settings for novoWorx. Step 3. Starting virtual machine. You have installed novoWorx and configured the virtual machine settings. Now it's time to start up the virtual machine and access novoWorx. From the VirtualBox control interface, click on the novoWorx virtual machine from the list on the left. Click on the Start button drop-down list, as illustrated, and select Headless Mode as the start mode. Please wait a moment for the machine to start. If you have the preview panel open, you will see the word Go in the preview panel. This indicates that the virtual machine is ready and the browser interface can be accessed. Open your browser of choice. We suggest using the latest version of Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. In your browser address bar, type in the following address and press Enter. localhost:2224/novoWorx. You will see the novoWorx login page. It is suggested that you bookmark the login page for easier access the next time you wish to start novoWorx. Please log in with the credentials provided to you. An important point to be noted here is that the virtual machine must be launched every time you wish to access or run anything on novoWorx. Also keep in mind that the virtual machine in the computer, laptop or server that the virtual machine is installed to must be turned on when projects are running. Turning off either of these will cause the project to be forced to a sudden stop. Step 4. Updating configuration settings. From the home screen, click on the username on the top right-hand corner and go to Config Setting option from the drop-down menu. You are now in the configuration settings window. Double-click on the config value for mount and change the value to 1. Click on the Update button in the bottom right-hand corner of the window. You will get a notification congratulating you on the successful update of the config setting. Click the OK button to close the dialog box. Be informed that the novoWorx workspace shared folder that you created earlier will now have a subfolder named 3 in it. The Upload Files folder within this folder is where you will put in the files to be uploaded. Step 5. Uploading license file. Next, you will have to upload your license file. Download the novoworx.lic file that will be provided if you have requested a license from novocraft.com. To upload the license file, click on the Data Hub icon from the menu bar on the top of the home page. Click on the Add New Record button to access the Upload dialog box, then go to the License Upload tab. You can either drag and drop or click on the Browse button to browse to locate your license file. Navigate to the license file location, then drag and drop it into the green box. You will be notified once your upload is complete and the license file appears on the right of the Upload dialog box. Close this dialog box to continue with the next step. Step 6. Installing references via novoWorx. From the novoWorx home screen, navigate to the References tab. To install the references that you wish to use, click on the Download button to the far right of your desired reference. Installation of the reference will take a while as the reference file is rather large. Please do not turn off the PC or the virtual machine while this installation is active. Once the installation is complete, the system is now ready for use.